Well, we now know more about an officer-involved shooting that left one man dead Friday night.
Yeah, 3 officers now on administrative leave. The 2 involved in that shooting and a 3rd officer who witnessed the shooting. News 8's Travis Robinson joins us with the latest on the situation. Travis?
Yeah, Mike, the police chief says none of the officers involved have given any statements that can be used in court, but they want to be as transparent with the information they do have.
With the investigation still ongoing and no body camera footage, police say they only have information from the officers involved in the shooting and a 3rd officer who witnessed the shooting. But police say all the stories and the crime scene match up. IMPD Chief Brian Roach says Friday night, a flex officer witnessed a drug deal near 42nd and Brentwood. He called for backup, then pulled the vehicle over. Roach says when the flex officer asked for ID, the passenger, 45-year-old Deshaun Downing, lied about who he was. And once backup arrived, the flex officer tried to get Downing out of the car, and that's when he says Downing reached for his waistband.
The officer says he saw the gun as it came across. When he pushes off to create distance, he hears the other 2 officers making commands and shooting. He hears shots, doesn't know whether it came from the passenger or the officers. He just hears shooting.
The police chief says much of the flex officer's statement checks out, like how Downing's body was positioned and how he was shot multiple times on his left side, which would have been possible from the angle of the shooting. But there's still things that need to be explained. For example, there were 2 handguns at the scene, one inside the car and one outside on the driver's side, not the passenger side where Downing got out.
So those are still answers that we don't have, and both those guns are in the process of being processed, if I can say that. The DNA we'll look at DNA on those guns, and we'll look at fingerprints.
Roach says body cameras would have helped to paint a complete picture of what happened.
Certainly disappointed that the officers, we didn't have that additional evidence, but at the same time, we've got to be mindful that those cameras don't pick up everything, and it would have been an additional piece of evidence. But I can't sit here and tell you that would have been the perfect scenario.
Now, police said that they should be seeing some new information in the next week or so as results come in. And as we learn more, we'll keep you updated on air and online. I'm Travis Robinson, Wish TV News 8.